This question comes from user Sam Kello. I want to know your take on dreams. What exactly does it mean? Could it be an alternate version of oneself in that dream? Interesting question. Let's explore it. People ask me about dreams a lot, and recently someone else asked something more specific, but I wasn't able to find that comment. Do dreams mean anything? And could the version of yourself in a dream be another you? That question lives right at the fault line between science and speculation. So let's talk about it carefully. Welcome back to Zane Explains. First, let's clear the fog. Dreams are not mystical messages by default. They're not prophecies. They're not evidence of alternate universes. They are something stranger and more grounded than that. Dreams are what happens when the brain is awake, but cut off from the world. Most vivid dreams happen during REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep. During REM, your brain lights up almost as intensely as it does when you're awake. But here's the twist. The parts of your brain responsible for logic, impulse control, and reality checking, they're partially offline. Meanwhile, memory, emotion, and pattern recognition centers are fully active. So your brain is doing what it always does best, trying to make sense of information. Except now it's working with fragments, memories, fears, desires, unresolved conversations, faces you haven't seen in 10 years. Dreams are not messages being sent to you. They are your mind talking to itself. Now let's get to the real question. Is the version of you in a dream an alternate version of yourself? Scientifically? No, but psychologically? That's where it gets interesting. The you in a dream is not your full self. It's a model. A simplified avatar built from traits your brain decides are relevant in that moment. That's why dream you sometimes makes choices you'd never make awake. Why you can be fearless, cruel, passive, brilliant, or reckless. Dream you isn't another universe's version of you. It's a simulation. Your brain running test scenarios without consequences. Think of it like this. When you imagine an argument in the shower, you're not predicting the future. You're rehearsing possibilities. Dreams do the same thing, just without supervision. They let the brain explore emotional outcomes. What if I failed? What if I ran? What if I fought back? What if I said the thing I never said? That's not an alternate you. That's the parts of you that don't get airtime when you're awake. Recurring dreams are especially revealing, not because they're prophetic, but because repetition means the brain hasn't resolved something. A recurring dream usually points to unprocessed stress, a suppressed fear, a decision you're avoiding, or an identity shift you're resisting. The brain hates unfinished business, so it replays the simulation again and again. Now, some people claim dreams are glimpses into other realities. I get why that idea is tempting. Dreams feel real. They feel immersive. They feel intentional. But here's the thing. The brain doesn't need alternate universes to create vivid experiences. It creates entire worlds every night from recycled material. If dreams were windows into other selves, we'd expect consistency. Instead, dreams contradict themselves constantly. Locations shift, people change faces, time collapses. That's not parallel reality behavior. That's memory reconstruction under low supervision. But here's where I'll meet you halfway. Even if dreams aren't alternate universes, they are alternate perspectives. They show you how your mind organizes meaning when no one is watching. They reveal emotional truths without caring about factual accuracy. And sometimes emotional truth matters more than literal truth. So when you wake up from a dream, don't ask, what did this predict? Ask, what was I feeling? What was unresolved? Who was I in that dream, and why? Dreams don't tell you who you are. They show you who you could be under different emotional conditions. Dreams aren't messages from the universe. They're messages from the part of you that never stops working, even when you sleep. And understanding them doesn't require belief, just attention. This has been Zane Explains. The mind is a strange place, and that's exactly why it's worth studying.